Okay, we're in the 2001 Porsche GT3 clone. We're gonna go for a quick ride, look at the gauges, make sure everything works properly. Gonna go for a quick ride. We have the air conditioner on. It's nice and cold. We've been driving this a little bit. The battery pressure is in a great spot. 67,000 miles. Temperature gauge is good. It's about 95 degrees outside, and we're nice and cool in here, and so is the car. Once again, we're in an automatic automobile, so I'm going to put my foot on the brake and gauge drive, and we're going to go for a quick ride. My foot's on the gas. Second gear. My foot's off the gas. Coasting. Small pressure to the brake. I'm going to make a left-hand turn here, so here's my left turn signal. Works real good. Foot's back on the gas. Here we go. First gear. Second gear. Oh, that's all right. The brakes work good here. All right. Foot's back on the gas. First gear. Second gear. Third gear. Okay, my foot's off the gas. I'm going to apply the brake. 3, 2, 1. Real nice and smooth. There's no vibration in the brake pedal. No wobbles, no nothing. My foot's back on the gas pedal. I'm going to use the right turn signal now. Works great. Canceled back out on me. It's good. Okay, my foot's back on the brake. Real lightly. Once again, works great. We're going to whip through the gears here real quick. All right. My foot's on the gas. There we go. First gear. And second gear. And third. And now we're in fourth. Nice and smooth. No vibrations in the steering wheel. Super nice car. My foot's back on the brake. I'm going to use my right turn signal. Once again. Downshifts very nicely. Now the exhaust system's very loud in this car, but it's not in the interior of this car. It's surprisingly quiet in here over that GT3 sounding exhaust system. Everybody else will know that you're coming. It's a very smooth ride. This is a very nice car. My foot's back on the brake. Come to a complete stop. Put it back in park. I wanted the phone. Just walk around. Oh, yeah, get out of the car. But that's okay. Welcome to Celebrity Cars. You're checking out this 2001 Porsche. It's got a GT3 package done to it, aftermarket. So, a body kit, a spoiler, GT3 wheels, GT3 sounding exhaust. It's not quiet. It's very sharp, and everyone will know that you're coming. So what I'm doing here real quick, if you notice with some of the cars that we're selling, we're getting a little more into detail because a lot of you can't make it into celebrity cars, considering the circumstances, and we want you to be comfortable about your purchase. So I'm going to nitpick this car. So if you're interested, you don't have to get off your couch, you don't have to leave the office. And you don't have to come in here necessarily unless you want to drive it. And but right now I'm just doing an overview of how pretty and nice and shiny this car is. And then I'm gonna get up real close, show you where the nicks, scratches, dings. There aren't any dings in this car. There's just some little nicks and scratches going on that I want to point out to you so you know. But all in all, it's a nice car. It runs good. .6 liter. It's an automatic car. All right. And it's really cool. Nice and shiny. Okay. To start off, let's conquer this hood. The hood is in really nice shape. This car could stand to use a clay bar and a nice loving, caring polish, and it would shine up twice as shiny it is today. The silver color, it's hard in an overview to show off any nicks and scratches because it is silver and it's hard to see these things, but if you were here, you notice them. So I'll get down to it. Got a couple little marks in the paint here. I don't believe this is clear brod. No, it is not. So these are real small, normal road wear nicks that you might find. Some of these can come out with a good wax. Sorry. Some of these could come out with. I'm going to spend as much time as I can making sure this camera focuses so I don't miss anything. The goal here is that you don't miss anything. Down here on the lower front spoiler, we've got a couple little nicks and bruises. Normal road wear, very small rock chips. Once again, if you're standing back here, you might be able to see it, but nothing on this car is loudly obnoxious except the rear passenger side wheel, which has got a nice chunk out of it, but we'll get to that in a moment. Once again, normal road wear up front here, a couple of really small scrapes. I'm getting close enough so you can see them. I don't need to point them out. I'm concentrating on making sure that this video focuses correctly so you can see these things. Okay, fair enough. Little marks here. Once again, your favorite detailer would have some fun with this, or you could do it at home in your garage. A lot of these little nicks and scrapes would come out. But overall, they're difficult to even show on video. There you go. See how small they are? Get back down here to the bottom. Looks like a chunk had been taken out of this at one point. Okay, and some touch-up paint put on that. Once again, these really aren't noticeable unless you're right up on it, but they're there, okay? That's why this video is being done. And we'll come back down here once again to the lower spoiler, and you can see there's a couple of little scrapes going on there as well. All right. Okay, I'm on the driver's side. This is the front wheel of the driver's side. There is no curb rash on this wheel, and this wheel's in really good shape. Okay, moving on. I'm going to shoot down the lower spoiler of the driver's side. Okay, got some more fun that your detailer can handle right there. And along the bottom, I'm going to move real slow. See if there's anything that we need to point out. Super small kind of abrasions here. They're not abrasions, they're you spend some time with a clay bar and some polish, and these little itty bitty marks on this side of the car would pretty much disappear. I have scan, if that's a bug. This is a real small, looks like it had some touch-up paint done to it there. There you go. Once again, I get up close and I back up so you can see that these things aren't but jumping out at you. This is a used car and it's going to have some marks on it. The upper portion, I'm right below the driver's window there. See that? Nice and smooth up top, nice and shiny. Nothing to pick out. The glass here on the passenger side, or I'm sorry, here on the driver's side, is in wonderful shape. The tint's good. Got nothing to point out. Side view mirror. Great shape. Once again, I'm still over here on the driver's side. I'm gonna back up so you can see these things, how pretty and nice that all is. Okay. Back here on the quarter panel. No dings, nice and shiny. Nothing to point out back here. Gonna do the lower valance. I've got nothing to share with you down here. And it's got some wax in there. The rear tail light, perfect shape. And let's swing back here to look at this rear wheel, driver's side wheel real quick. Got a little bit of road rash on the wheel. See that? Okay, good. It's very minor. The rest of the wheel is in great shape. I'm gonna back up once again. Very minor. This is good light here for the rear spoiler. Rear spoiler paint's in great shape. Nice and shiny. Once again, your favorite wax, your favorite polish. This car would shine much extra than it does right now, but it's in great shape. All the paint back here above the engine bay in great shape. The rear window, once again, we don't have any peeling in the tint. Difficult to see. There are no scratches, cracks back here. The glass is in great shape. Back to the rear end of the car. These rear panels are also in perfect shape. GT3 emblems. The rear bumper, there's no splitting in the paint back here. There's no spider webbing. Let me get down here a little extra so you can see. This exhaust pipes clean up real nice. I've got nothing to share with you folks back here. It's very nice. Once again, look at the spoiler. Now we're back on the passenger side. Here's the rear passenger tail light. Perfect shape. Continue our way down. I've got nothing to share with you folks here except real nice shiny silver paint. Once again, hard for me to pick out, but let me see here. I can get it with this phone. Here we go. See that? Real small. This is the kind of stuff that'll come out really easy with your favorite polish and then wax. Those little abrasions would disappear. Same as this guy right here. There might be a small bit of professional touch-up paint here. It's been smoothed out, but I also think that your favorite detailer, you know what you're doing, that would disappear as well. Well, let me back up to show you how difficult that is to see. Once again, I'm here to nitpick this car as if you were here. doing it yourself. Okay, let's hone in on this rear wheel. This is the bummer that I was telling you about. There's a nice little chunk out of this wheel back here. This is the rear passenger side wheel. The rest of the wheel's in pretty good shape. Bummer about the chunk. Okay, moving on. This is a good vantage point to check out the lower spoiler once again. Couple small little nicks. Once again, normal road wear. Nothing really large for me to pick out. There's a couple marks from some shoes getting in and out of the car, which will be easily taken off with some polish. There's some, seems to be, for lack of a better word, soap scum down here that once again would be easily be taken out with some of your favorite waxes and compounds and polishes. I don't see any nicks in the paint over here on the passenger side of the car. There are no dings. Once again, little itty bitty small road wear. Sorry for the glare, but it's actually focused pretty well. There are no dings down the side of the car. Gas tank, front passenger side fender, great shape. Here is your front passenger side wheel. And I think these are some bugs down here. Small mark in the wheel right here. Small mark in the wheel right here. But they're really mild, folks. I'm being that nitpicky guy. I want you to be comfortable when you purchase. And one more time. Some goo gone. Whatever helped make that stuff go away. Okay. The windshield. There seems to be a small mark in the windshield here at this location. I believe that is a small chip. It's not all the way through. It just made a not so nice mark on the glass. But I'll back away. It's not a chunk that's sticks out at you. But there's a small mark in the windshield. Other than that, these are bugs. That could actually be another small chip in the windshield, okay? Very small, very minor, but they're there. Sticking my fingers in them, it's not a good idea. Let's look at the roof. Little sunroof up here. Paint's very nice on the roof. Once again, I'll say it again, get out your favorite polish, your favorite waxes, and this thing will shine twice as much as it does now. (2001) Porsche GT3 clone. Forgive the silence. Wanted to make sure that I was going to be able to focus this so you could see it real well. This is the inside of the driver's door. The interior of this car is actually pretty darn nice. All the lights work, the leather's nice, and this light is terrible. Checking out the interior now of this 2001 Porsche GT3 clone. Over here, the passenger side of the car, still running. Hope that's okay. Upper door panel of the passenger side, nice and clean. Very few markings of it being lived in, but overall, real nice condition of the inside of the passenger side door. Check out the sill of the passenger side. Nice and clean. Once again, really small. Not abrasions, small marks that can be taken out by your favorite wax or polish. Inside of this car is very clean. Dashboard over here on the passenger side looks real nice. This passenger seat looks real nice. Really minimal wear of getting in and out. But the video can be a little confusing, just so you know this is really nice. Okay, it's all in great shape. There's no splits, there's no tears in the white piping. And let's get a look at the console from the passenger side view. Really nothing to shout out about. That's some black gook that's gone, almost gone. That'll come off. We'll get back in over on the driver's side. So while we were here, I wanted to share the passenger side view with you. Other than that, there's nothing else to share. Go back over to the driver's side. Hop in. Alright, that's what's going on. It's been running here for a minute. Get a look at these gauges. Your batteries are nice and charged. Dash lights look good. Temperature gauge is sustained. We'll give it a little rev here. RPMs. Hear how fun this exhaust system is. Alright, and we'll take a look at some of these gauges here real quick as well while we're here. All of these buttons are in real nice shape. Nice and clear, easy to read. Back seats. Back seats look to be in perfect condition. Carpet as well. Okay, I'm going to shut her down. Take a look at the driver's seat. And the driver's seat, just like the passenger seat, it's in terrific condition. The headliner seems to be a velourish. It's very nice. The headliner looks great. Back to the driver's seat. Very minimal wear getting in and out of this car. Remotes. In case you jumped ahead into the video and just wanted to see the interior, I would like to explain once again while I'm getting down into detail here. I want to keep you on your couch, I want to keep you at home. Unless you want to really serious and you want to drive this car, come on over to Celebrity Cars. But in the meantime, I'm just trying to pick out all the things that you would see if you were here. So, back to it. Here's all your buttons for your controls. There's some small abrasions getting in and out of the car here, but they're very, very minor. I'm gonna back up. So you can see that those things are very difficult to see, but you'd see them if you were here. Let's look at the inside of the door jamb over here on the driver's side. Nice and clean. This kick panel is in great shape. Very, very minimal wear. I'm trying to focus as best as I can there, folks, so you can see all these things in detail. The carpet around the speaker, this is the inside of the driver's side door. Everything's real nice. Nothing to pick out, tear apart. Some on the armrest here is in great shape, and then we have very minimal wear in the door handle here. Looks worse on camera than it is. As you can see as I back up, it's really hard to see. But that's the reason why I'm here, to get up close and to pinpoint things out that you wouldn't see normally in one of these videos. Just want to be clear to understand what you could potentially be buying. Let's do a real nice back shot of what the interior looks like. Sorry. There you have it, interior, exterior. 2001 Porsche. While we're outside, let's look under the nose. Got some abrasions down there, folks, just so you know. I want you to be able to see it all. These things are under the car. I want you to see it anyway. Pretty car, folks. Give us a call. 702-818-1031.